Tonight, from Las Vegas, Nevada, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the New York Giants.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
Looking to make amends for that first drive, which came to a rather abrupt ending. certainly did, and I remember going back to my notes before this game, and a lot of times when I scout a guy, I have a little section about how does he handle adversity. And in this case, a big check mark. He may have thrown the first interception, but I don't think he's going to throw very many more.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. Throwing left side, it's
Come
complete.
on, man.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pick up there.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Have a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now Wilson.
Oh!
Makes the grab.
Yeah, man. We're going to have a long night.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. 53 yards. And the Giants are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Extra point try good by Geno. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown.
Line. Don't you forget.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
They were hating.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. And this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trying on the field.
Colby and Brock.
That ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Only a gain of a yard.
Gotta be about 24 carries,
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
And a 6-yard gain
I like
gets
that.
right around the 43.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. That's
Good job, Jacoby.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 31-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely, pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
He finds his man, complete. It's Bowers. First time that they called his number tonight, and it gets him a first down.
Got one. I gotta get Brock like 8 catches.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Dexter Lawrence that time in on the stop. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. To throw on 2nd down is Smith. Escaping the pressure right. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Bowers. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. In motion comes the tight end left. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Now they send a man in motion right. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. He's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. This is 3rd and goal. And this Giants defense, they have withstood the test thus far. And he's got it.
Yeah.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Got him one.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Raiders have retaken the lead.
2 good drives on their first 2 possessions. Remember, the first wound up in a field goal, but we all know field goals aren't going to cut it in the NFL. So they're not going to be denied here, and they wind up punching this one into the end zone.
That's returned by Carson up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. Team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. There's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Here's Wilson. Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 29 yards, 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On 1st down, Wilson. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 13 yards as they got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down.
If you play bad, we're going to say you play bad. But if you play good...
Throwing again here, Wilson. Looking for his run back, and he's got it. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Now a 2nd and 6. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, they're getting ready to go to work now and prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. Now Wilson on 1st down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. And he'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line. Malcolm Kuntz, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
for sure. D coordinators.
Throwing was Wilson. Catch made by Slayton. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And the deliver there is that throw is going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that,
Damn!
Giants. 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants have taken the lead. Geno now to add the extra point.
With the production that Jackson Dart displayed in the preseason.
And that makes it 14-10. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. Geno now following the touchdown here to kick it away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive. If they watch the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Now a handoff as they run left side. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Second quarter from Vegas, the homestanding Raiders with a football here. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. A shotgun snap for Smith. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A pick up at 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down. Now Geno. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Man, we are, hey. Oh, look here. They don't play Ojo. Right? You know what? It might have been like, it might not have been the postseason, you know.
Smith an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Geno.
Fuck is you talking about?
He's got it. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 42. A good pick up there, 20 yards.
Well, a lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well when you find that space between levels, and you're able to do so for good yardage.
And able to steer clear of that first tackler as he works his way forward for about 4. Second down and 6 now.
Guess what? No lines, no replicated.
Geno now to throw.
Definitely no headaches. So
to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Smith. He finds his man complete. It's Myers. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
As unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moved.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, go for it, but as you said, they picked it up. And they'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down. This is 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, Smith. Flush to his right. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback, and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage. And that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and
Yeah, Alshon.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
So if we've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier to shut it down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well.
It don't matter. It don't matter. If you know what to do. The hell you
Now
say.
a fake on the jet sweep and a good to Mostert. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal as he's able to take this inside the 10 to the 8.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through and picking up 1st downs.
17-20, buck 93, 3 tons. Jackson Dart came in 6-12, 81 yards. A tub. James Winston came in 4-8, mama. 47, and a tub.
Here's Mostert. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. He'll try the air now with Smith. Eluding the pressure right. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Geno Smith taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Raiders have yet again retaken the lead. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top row. And it's now 17-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
I see them doing the same thing that the Browns are probably going to do.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
And then we talk about Jacoby Myers.
Russell Wilson now gears up to lead the offense again. The returns on the last drive, pretty good. 7 for 7, touchdown pass. Probably take that, right?
I would say so. I mean, when you're cutting them apart that way, feeling so accurate, so confident going downfield, and then able to culminate by putting it in the end zone, oh, yeah, he's feeling real good right now.
Now he'll try to carry that over to this drive. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Wilson.
Oh, my God.
His man on the end line, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson.
There we go.
Maxx Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now it's Wilson. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
This is unbelievable.
He's inside the 40. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule.
We're just not by. Granger for the ones who get it done.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Matter of fact, my name
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw pulled in by Robinson here. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. There's Wilson to throw.
Oh, my God.
Find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 13-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a first shut of downs. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. There goes a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
That's reality. We got to show you both sides.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds.
And some young men, their dreams, this dream is not going to come.
Geno's kick is good. And that will tie things at 17 all.
A lot of it, you discipline because you have to be.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes. You don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of 2 play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything is working pretty well. For the defense,
What's going on the defensive side?
that's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. To throw a Smith. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He cannot hang on. It's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Back to throw, Smith. Escaping the pressure right. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Smith. That's swung out to Mostert. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Being on pins and needles, the pressure of having to go out here in the preseason, knowing that, okay, I have 2 or 3 games.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Maybe somewhere else if I don't make it here. No, that's tough. That's tough because we also.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down at 7.
Perfect. And most of the time, when you press, you try to get perfect.
Again, Smith.
One thing you always do. That's up.
Flushed out right.
That's up. You can never
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
There's a reason ball boys make us specially attentive waiters.
Here's Smith. Open man right side, Myers.
Oh, the fucking first down.
First of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
How many wide receivers are going to get released? How many tight ends? How many offensive linemen? How many running backs? How many quarterbacks? DBs, D-linemen, linebackers, corners, safeties. So you got 2,000 applicants. Probably got 10, 15 positions.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They hand off to their big tight end. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
next level. It says
Now Smith.
now you understand what you're dealing with.
Very smart.
The throw here right sideline
There's
falls
only 53-man
incomplete.
roster.
Offense was
Now, you
moving
think
a
about the
little bit,
53-man
back on
roster
their heels,
of
but they had a brief
a
pause
million
by
kids
forcing
that
the
graduated.
incompletion.
So let's
That
just
gives them
say
a
for
quick
sake of
chance to
argument,
regroup
let's just
and
say
try
a
to mount a
half million
stand
guys
before they're
are
backed up
already
even further.
Here's Smith now on second down.
Damn, Geno!
Incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now it's Smith.
This is unbelievable.
He says this will be incomplete.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. When there's extra defenders on the field, down package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
So on 4th down, here's A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders.
Baseball, you got 29.
Now that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
So you see,
The New York set to take the field. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Significant.
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play.
And quickly moved out. I told reporters that is a sprained knee and the injury
Now
is
it's
still
2nd
being
and 10.
I think, Ocho, that's kind of why, you don't see a lot of the key guys play.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Maybe they just
You see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for them.
Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
It's a contact sport. You can protect your player all you want. When it's time to play football, if they're going to get hurt, they're going to get hurt. You can't protect or stop that. You can't. Okay, I'm going to hold you out of preseason.
Again, Wilson.
They still get hurt the same way.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. All right, so we skip the rest of halftime and get set for the 3rd quarter. And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. But ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This offense ready for the first drive of the 3rd quarter. Now, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player,
God damn!
I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense.
Looked like they were set up defensively in a zone coverage, but somehow they found a seam because that receiver all alone. By rights, that should have been a touchdown, but somehow this ball's overthrown.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Smith now to throw. Flush to his right. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. So he got 9 yards that time, but he needed 10, and it brings up 4th and 1.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might knock it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than trying to go up
Oh,
and
you right, goddamn.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Knowing what I know now,
Now it's Smith off the bootleg.
So serious.
Open man is Myers. But he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 23 yards on the play.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down.
They say you're supposed to live a life with no regret. I don't regret what I would do. Knowing what you know now, that's the magnificent science of hindsight.
Now Smith going to change the play.
What you didn't know yesterday is that I would definitely do it different.
They just do get the playoff as they look to throw.
Oh, my God.
See the defenders have intercepted.
Being evaluated,
Simmons picking it up. And the Giants are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Unbelievable,
on the
man.
screen, it's second down. Now Wilson. Eluding the pressure right.
That was a tackle.
Works his way past the line of scrimmage and slides to a hole. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. Here's Jamie Gillendown as he's on to punt for the first time tonight.
Actually was going to bring over the services.
Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And the Raiders will take over now, first and 10.
That's exactly what's happening so many times.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
What a way to start a drive. An excellent run, a tone setter, and now, if you want to take a shot on second down and go play action and make it look like the same exact play and throw it over the top, you can do so because you've established the run in a big way.
So that tells you he's under contract.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
I'm not afraid to use him.
Now we get a stoppage because a number of the Raiders shaking up on that one. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. This is caught by Tucker. It is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
That was a good illustration of setting the edge as a defensive end. Being able to make sure that you stay on your feet no matter what type of block. And you're not going to get pushed inside. Stayed home, skated to the outside, and made the play.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. They get a running back on that one. It leads to third down.
And the hitch route is run really well. That jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space. All you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. That's exactly what he got done there.
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to 16. Well, they're going to speed things up here. Now Geno on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Myers. Touchdown. Jacoby Myers. 16-yard touchdown. And the Raiders days where not only do you score, but you really tire out the defense, too.
That's a great point, because now they've been on the field for a long time. Them going to the bench, trying to make adjustments, trying to figure things out, but they'll do so fatigued.
Extra point by Crosby.
They have big six.
They will take a
Jerry Jones, Mr. Crab, Daniel Snyder, a few other guys. They kind of.
There's the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
They kind of ran the show. They're all on,
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, you never want to get stopped so soundly during the series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They're going to get going.
Maxx Crosby in there to get him yet again. That is his third sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
As he gets this one up to about the 23. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to get a first down. To throw is Wilson. He gets this one to Johnson. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll punt it away for the second time.
You know Michael's got an agent. But you try to circumvent him.
There goes a punt of 34 yards that time. And it'll be Raiders football first and 10. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger, a really nicely run drive.
And now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush. There's the guys up front, and maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
That's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing incompletion on first down, and you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback on the expected passing situation.
When everybody's with Coke, he's with Pepsi. When everybody's with Reebok, he's with Nike.
Throwing on third down, Smith. Looking left side, he's got him in. That's Bowers. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 63 yards receiving for him now. That last catch good enough for a first down.
See, Jerry will make Michael the highest paid.
Throwing is Smith.
Understand the game he's playing. Fans don't understand. They so.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
I'd give some credit to the defender on that when he read all his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Contract wasn't done.
Here's Smith.
TJ Watt's contract wasn't done. The
Over the
highest
middle
paid
complete.
guaranteed
That's
money.
Tucker. 5 yards. Now it's third and 5.
He was willing to go to a
They'll need
number
5
that's
on
more
this
than
play
Myles
to
Garrett.
move the sticks.
Myles Garrett got $124 million guaranteed. What was Nick Bosa's guaranteed?
Now Smith.
Because at the time, Nick Bosa, Maxx Crosby,
Find the open man. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And a big 32-yard play on third.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
About $34 million a year then.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown tonight. And the Raiders go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the second time in the ball game.
And Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
An extra point by Carlson out of the good. And the lead now up to 14.
Even if I fall, I'm right.
So this drive spans 7 plays. And it was all finished off with a 17-yard touchdown run.
Hey, you know it's serious when you start going.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
He removed all Cowboy stuff from his
They will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Another drive coming up for New York's offense. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. He gets it left side to Johnson. Look at the big man rumble. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play there for the Giants. 48 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a gain of 7 on the ground. 2nd down coming up.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
2nd down and 3.
They eat it up. They eat it up, not knowing that's the game.
Now it's Wilson.
That's the game. And they don't see it.
This is caught. It's Robinson with a Giants touchdown. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Giants have cut it back within a score. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official.
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's a game, and Jerry knows how to play it very well.
Yes, because he's been playing it longer than Michael.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
That ended up himself.
Geno the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
That's why Michael.
Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was finished up by a touchdown catch from Rondale Robinson. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Now a dump off here complete. And he's able to get up here to the 26. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
What y'all agree to? Ain't no ink on no paper.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Did you realize at one point in time, Google tried to sell itself?
On 2nd down, here's the option. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. That 2nd down play nets a -4. Not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't hurt too well.
And Smith able to move the chains before sliding down. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4.
See how much Google pays.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
See how much money YouTube generates in advertising.
They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2nd and 10.
Okay. $1.6
They bring a receiver in motion
How
live.
much money Google generates advertising revenue? Just an
Escaping the pressure right. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Being chased out left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
Off of play action. Here's Smith. Flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete.
That ain't what the price is.
That'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
You want the money to go up exponentially?
He finds his man complete. It's Bowers. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 32-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards and it moves the sticks.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Javon Holland coming up to make the stop. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
You can't have Reggie since somebody still controls your right.
Going to run with Madison again. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Here's Smith from the gun on 3rd down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Simmons picking it off. And the Giants are right back in this football game. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people don't question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
And the Giants ready to come out now. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome. Trying to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And a return will stop right around the 25. Well, the defense got him the football with an interception. They tried out there, Charles. And the first play, they give the football right back.
Man, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We got two, got hit 3. Remember, it was 2 in a row. We'll be hit 3 in a row. Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
Honestly speaking, I feel like it's one of those
From the
things where
13
talking to
now,
him
they work on
personally and
1st and 10.
listening to him in the team meetings.
Smith going to move him
it's like
around.
he's one of us talking. And when he gets up there, it's not like, okay, yeah, we're going to go out here, we're going to execute. And it's like, nah, it's just about whooping the guys in front of you, like, really, like, dominating.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. Yeah, it's a 4-yard loss. Really sets him back now for 2nd down. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Have you been able to tell the difference in Caleb Williams, the way he commands the offense?
Back to throw. Smith to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, no one likes to see that drop. I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Yeah, for sure. I think really before camp coming in, of course, all
and here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
That came with, of course, his first year. So, I mean, really just coming into that second year, having all that adversity really under your belt is really the worst that you can do.
And he fights his way into the end zone for a running touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders have opened up a 2-touchdown lead in this 4th quarter. So they only needed a couple of feet there on 4th down, but they got more than that and then some as he takes this into the end zone.
And I love your description right there, right? Short and short. They got that. No problem. Let's go and get the rest of it. Finish it off in the end zone. Touchdown.
Without calling out any specific names, what message were you trying to get across to your teammates? Like, man, look, he's probably coaching don't lose his job. But guess what? If you guys don't pick up your play, if you don't get better habits, the next coach don't come in here, you'll do the same job.
Yeah, no. That's exactly what it is.
This will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, they playing me. They doing
Out come the Giants. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Most of the damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've run the ball 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Muscle burst right there.
Now Wilson on 1st down. Catch made by Slayton. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory. Down at the 33.
You guys lost a close game.
Throwing is Wilson.
You literally snatched
and he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
And you like, man, ain't no way he can
from the shotgun, Wilson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Young like yourself, trying to win, but seemingly find ways.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensive line is the same case on that play. 47 yards rushing for him now to this point. The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
I think it was a close game with Green Bay before Minnesota, Detroit, all those teams, of course, divisional
so they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
That poise and executed when it comes down to it. I mean, I feel like we get every
short to give it a tight end. And he will take it out for a giant touchdown. Chris Manhurst taking it in from a yard out. And the Giants have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point try, good by Geno. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Geno now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Raiders now set to get the football back. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand-new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here, or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
And then, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in place, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Well, we've seen them escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away from pretty good yardage, and that time they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
We're going to push the bar a little bit.
Hey, listen,
Here we go on 4th. Smith. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they'll wind up getting 7 there on 4th and 3. That one a back-breaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
Details on this, is it just skill, or we going off production? How you
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing now is Geno. Flush to his right. He finds his man complete. It's Bowers. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
I say A.J. Brown. I'll go Tariq Hill. There's 3.
Second and a couple.
I don't know if you see Rod because he's mainly in the slot.
Yeah, I would say it's tough because he's
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
4, and a 4, 5. This would be. I would say CD Lamb is my top 5.
And he's going to have a Raider first down. And that should be the one that finishes the script here.
Yeah, those are probably the hardest guys on top of my top 5.
I know if you have your team goals, you want to go deep into it. Are you allowed to?
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. They'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
50% completion or lower than 50%. No touchdowns allowed. And then, what was my last one? What was my last stat?
On second down, they'll run it here.
7 or so TFLs.
He's going to be stopped at about the 37.
Oh, my God. 1 yard away.
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. It's a gain of 3 there, and that should be just about all she wrote. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
You know the coach on I ain't say nothing.
biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to make it a two-score game. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and it will extend their lead even further. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, they got to find two scores, so, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too.
But you're more mainly called for so to knock it down.
Running with power here.
Gotta do it.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles's defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. Celebration time tonight on the Strip as we say so long from Las Vegas.